50 Cent is just dominating the headlines with this Diddy documentary of reviving some old prime time beef. This week, Fifth turned his attention to Jim Jones after the Harlem rapper criticized his Netflix series. If you don't know, if you're somehow living under a rock, it's called Sean Combs' The Reckoning. He did it during an episode of the Let's Rap About It podcast, which, of course, is hosted by Mano, Fabulous, and Dave East, along with Jimmy. Jones took issue with 50 executive producing the project. Uh, and again, if you live under a rock, the project examines decades of allegations around Sean Diddy Combs that include abuse, manipulation, and long rumored connections to the deaths of both Tupac and Biggie. Jim Jones didn't like it. Jim Jones thought that it was petty. He called it a mockumentary. Now, Jim Jones is not alone in this. There are a lot of people who feel like this entire documentary rollout, the unveiling, even the project itself is not rooted in a desire to tell the truth. It's rooted in a desire to do harm to Puffy. And I can't say that it is or it isn't. I don't know what's in 50 Cent's head. I suspect 50 Cent is most interested in expanding his media empire, and he clearly doesn't like Puff. And I think those two things together are the primary drivers. I don't think it's about justice for 50 Cent, but I'm not sure it needs to be. To me, the outrage that we have devoted to 50 Cent, we should be devoting to Puff. That's just me. Anyway, 50 Cent heard the criticism and he wasted no time responding. He mocked Jim Jones's loyalty to Diddy and escalated the rhetoric, making it clear that he ain't interested in restraint and he ain't worried about diplomacy. But this is 50 Cent. 50 Cent, if you send one, he gonna send five back. If you attack, he's gonna attack back. Now, Jim Jones don't play either. And I watched Jim and 50 go back and forth for what's felt like years, could have been months, but it felt like years a while back. Then they stopped. It felt like it was getting too serious and no longer felt playful. And so we're in for a ride. Now, the post quickly went viral, setting off another round in the feud that just won't stay buried. Fifth followed up by clowning Jim Jones with unflattering photos, awkward celebrity selfies, and a resurfaced headline about the rapper's financial troubles, all of which have now been deleted. Now, Jim Jones, Fabulous, and Dave East, they stayed out of it. But Mano, he went all in. He posted this picture. Let me show y'all what Mano posted. I remain fascinated by the internet, man, what people do. So he posted this photo of 50 Cent, obviously not a real image. I don't think I need to say that, but maybe I do because we're in a world where people don't always make those distinctions. So he posted this video, Fifth, and said, "Meet Killer Curly, ladies and gentlemen. He helped me get my record deal. He helped me get my record deal before, so I'm gonna always be grateful. So it's gonna hurt me to drag this N-word to hell. F is the problem, Curtis. What has your G string in a bunch? Is it the B or the diabetes? But let's rap about it now." He's basically saying that Curtis Jackson, also known as 50 Cent, is upset, not just in terms of his response to them, but his decision to do the Diddy record, the Diddy documentary, excuse me. And when he says, "What has your G string?" and obviously he's a feminizing 50, gave him that haircut, turned him into a mild-mannered housewife or a strong Black woman who could do fine by herself, based on that image. And he said, when he says, "What has your G string, your G unit G string in a bunch?" Part of what he's asking is he's addressing the rumors that this is about a woman, that the issue with 50 and Diddy is actually about a woman. And so he is basically going in. Now, 50 Cent, again, not one to take anything lying down. He's never one to wave the white flag. He fired back. I'm going to show you what he did. because I don't want y'all to only see one half of this, because people will say I'm picking a side, and I don't want to pick a side. I ain't got nothing to do with this beef except reporting it as it. That's all I got. I'm just reporting it. Y'all see this? I'm gonna reset this for y'all so y'all can see this. This is what 50 Cent posted as a response.
Happy birthday, dear friend. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
It's a special birthday for both of us.
Stop. What do you mean by that?
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you.
Woo!
Happy birthday to you.
Woo!
Happy birthday. It's fabulous. The only nigga that got the name that I want. Make a wish.
That one.
Just blow it out. It's your birthday every day.
Every day's your birthday on Drink Champs, goddamn.
I like when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, when you put my bag
Daddy, I like when you
it's right
scrambling
here,
and scraping. When you
Oh, it's right here,
scrambling
it's
and
right
scraping
No,
for
no,
shit.
no,
Look back on where I became.
Did you miss me though? For real, because I'm
I
saying
miss-
it seems like a thing.
I
It's
miss
his
partying
birthday
with
party,
Puff, man. I
man.
miss
But I'm
partying
talking about
with
for your
him.
birthday.
Huh?
Why won't you party with me for your birthday, man?
Yeah, we partied for my birthday before. You came to my party.
No, but me and you ain't never really party. You know what I'm saying? So check this out. It's me, Tyrese, Ray J, and F. Gary Gray. You saying I like different personalities, so I was like,
We don't have to see the whole video. We've seen this before a million times. Classic Diddy clips from different spaces. The clips, both sides are trafficking in some hypermasculinity and some homophobia. Both sides are basically playing into some things. Again, the drama with Diddy, the issue with Diddy, the outrage about Diddy should be about the harm that he caused, not about his sexual identity, not about his sexual preferences, not about his freaky proclivities, none of that. So who he wants to party with, who he calls daddy, all that stuff is it ain't the point. But of course, they're going to keep going at each other with these attacks, calling each other basically calling each other women, calling each other gay, implying it, whatever, right? That's the spirit of their feud right now. And it seems that everybody's taking it as jokes for the most part. But 50 has a way of turning things up a notch. In a post, he also threatened to buy the studios where their podcast tapes so that he could own 50%. Now, it's probably just talking shit, but with 50, you never quite know. And at some point, this is going to get stupid. And I don't want it to get stupid. I like 50 Cent. I like Jim Jones. I like Mano. I like Davies. I like Fab. I like all of them. Literally, like everybody up there is a legend. Everybody up there is cool as shit. I hope it doesn't go anywhere stupid, but I absolutely hate it. And again, this is just the newest chapter in a long running saga between 50 Cent and Jim Jones. It goes back to the 2000s Dipset era. And again, it seemed like they squashed the beef and were just playing on IG for a while. And then it just keeps getting stupid. Some people you just can't play with because y'all ain't like that. And these two, y'all ain't like that. And to be clear, I mean, y'all ain't friends like that. Earlier this year, 50 reignited tensions during an appearance on Cameron's YouTube show, Talk with Flea. That's really where things, I think, pick back up again, where he bragged about manipulating Jim Jones and performing with him during Cameron's feud with G Unit. Now, Jones later pushed back on Justin LeBoy's Respectfully podcast, accusing both 50 and Cameron of being obsessed with him, while simultaneously acknowledging that performing with G Unit benefited his career. So it looks like the next move is in 50 Cent's corner. Looks like the next step will probably be made by 50. I hope it all stops. That's the first thing. But if it doesn't, I hope it stays in the realm of play and silliness and doesn't get disrespectful or anything more than what we're talking about right now. But at the core of this is still a kind of disgust that people are expressing about Diddy. People are really mad that the Diddy doc was made. And again, I hear people say you shouldn't bring down another black person. Again, if I had to make that argument, and first of all, I'm not sure I want to make that argument. Some black people need to be brought down. Like some black people are killing black people. Some black people are destroying black people. Some black people are harming black people. So I'm not I'm not voting for everybody black. I'm not rooting for everybody black. I'm rooting for the ones that love black people. That's first. Second, if I had to make that argument, then I'm not going. I don't want to support people. I'm going to criticize people for tearing down black people. Make the argument to Diddy. Diddy's torn down more people in that documentary than 50 Cent did making a documentary. What are we talking about? Why is the outrage directed at 50 and not at Diddy? That's just strange to me. Now, if you want to subject 50 Cent to some psychological analysis and try and understand his motives and get inside his brain, you got a right to do that. We can all do that. That's what we do as commentators and observers and fans and everyday private citizens. We could do all that. But let's not make that the main conversation. I just don't see how that makes a whole lot of sense.